Hello everyone, welcome to my blog and YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how I made this card using Tubby Craft inks for watercoloring. First I stamped this image using the chocolate brown ink from Tubby Craft. Since I'm planning to do the no line coloring, I am stamping the image off first in a scrap piece of paper and then stamping it onto a watercolor cardstock. After stamping all the images, I am using the inks to watercolor now. I am pressing the ink pad against the acrylic block to get some ink onto the block, and then I use a wet brush to watercolor it onto the image. I am adding dark color onto where I think the shadows will be and lighter colors onto where I think there will be more light. To make the brown color light, I am just diluting it with a bit of water. After finishing the brown color, I wipe off the acrylic block and go ahead with the lemon yellow ink. In the same way, I colored the parts of the image which I thought would look gold using the yellow ink. After finishing the yellow, now I am going to color the starfish. For the starfish, I decided to mix two colors, yellow and brown. Again, I'm using a darker color where I think the shadows will be and a lighter color where I think there will be more light. Mixing two or more colors to get another color is really a lot of fun. You can experiment with the colors that you have to create new colors. You will be seeing me do it a lot in this video. Now for the shell, I decided to mix orange and brown for the darker color, and for the lighter color I decided to add in a bit of yellow to the orange and brown. The orange that I'm using is the Tangy Orange ink from Tubby Craft. If you feel the image lacks depth, you can try by adding a little bit of the darker color to the areas where there will be shadows, and sometimes this helps in giving the image more depth. I colored the other shell in the same way as this one. Now to color the background water, I'm using the sapphire blue ink from Tubby Craft. I'm using a smaller brush to cover the areas which are very small, and then I will move on to a larger number 10 brush to cover the entire area. I assume that these creatures are lying on the ocean floor, and the place where the starfish is lying is the farthest end of the ocean floor that you can see. Probably not the best idea, but that is what I assumed. So to distinguish the water, I decided to add in a bit of yellow to the blue to the water above the ocean floor, if that makes sense. I also added a coat of the mixed color, that is the blue with a little bit of yellow, over the entire card panel to give it a feeling that the objects are inside the water. I stamped the sentiment with the Tubby Craft black ink onto the top right of the card panel, and I added the watercolor card panel onto a brown cardstock panel. I adhered this onto a top folding A2 card piece, and I trimmed off the excess that was hanging off the edge. That's it for today. Thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye.